Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a special nightcap and a day-night doubleheader edition of the Lunchbox on a Thursday. And we are coming to you live from the inaugural Wok N Roll Asian-themed street food event at the 2024 Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival. This is exciting. I mean, we've got people are starting to stream through the doors here at the backyard complex in the Harmarshy section of Fort Lauderdale. And I have an empty set right now, but Lubie is here, and we're going to have some special guests streaming in. We've got some of the glitterati of the whole Asian cuisine scene in Broward and Greater Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, I'm excited. I've got my chopsticks.
Yeah, you're quick, man. I'll give you credit. You are definitely a veteran of these events.
I've got my little
you want to drink three
sonju, which is like a it was explained to me that's like a 40% alcohol kind of a barley, 100% barley grain distilled spirit, which I'm drinking straight up. Oh my god, that was like I just had flashbacks to I used to drink Canadian Club whiskey from my grandfather's little traveling case.
Oh Jesus,
that hit me the same way. We got our little bonsai bush here. It's nice purple, and yeah, all right. So there's some clouds, a little bit of rain falling, but that's not going to dampen anybody's spirits here. We are all primed and ready. How are you tonight, Mike Lubie?
I am good, Mr. Mayo. You look great. I'm excited to be here. Our first night show. We've done a night event at Batch, now a night show. And I've done a lot of different events here in my radio time at was once America's Backyard. I guess now they've shortened it to Backyard. This place is meant for a party, and I'm excited. Wok N Roll is being held here tonight.
Yeah, they got all these different food stations, all these different distilled
all over your
I'm
shirt.
already going to be spilling. I see sake, I see the sonju, I see some beers, I see all kinds of good stuff, and best of all, I see all kinds of great dumplings. We already sampled some of the dumplings from the new Baoshi Food Hall where we were last month. Now they're fully open and operating, and they've got a stall up here. We're on the second floor, undercover, nice and dry, and behind us is the main stage. I hear some Doobie Brothers cranking in the background.
Yes, sir.
Defo would have liked that, the Doobie Brothers. He is
the
original Doobie.
So they have a live music going on. It's like a whole thing. It's great.
It's good. And I've seen, there's a ramen shop. This new ramen place has a stall. We've got some of our friends, Diego and Alex from Temple Street Eatery. They're downstairs. Diego's excited. I think they roasted a whole pig, and they were going to be carving up like a little bit of a Asian roasted pig. I don't know if it's like the classic Chinese barbecue pig. I cannot wait to find out. Diego's supposed to pop up here. Nikki Mohan from Visit Lauderdale is going to be in attendance, and she's going to stop by.
Nice.
But meanwhile, it's just me and you, Lubie, and I don't know what to say other than Phil and Kate. I mean,
what a party.
Well done. I see Kate over there, and she
Phil looked like a happy man, and
Phil
there's Miss
is
Kate.
a very happy man. He's been making the rounds at all the different events. He's been popping and hopping and stopping. You want to come on in? Oh, Kate's rolling her eyes. She doesn't want any part of this. Let's see. She's on the screen there. We get her in there. You got a Sapporo. I want to steal one of these. Kate Reed, one of the creators, and I don't know, what do you call yourselves? You're like the co-founders of the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival. How are you?
I am great. I'm enjoying a little bit of an adult beverage here.
Yeah, I am too. I got like the pure distilled version of this. It's kind of a soju. They said it's 100% barley distilled spirit, and man, it's giving me flashbacks to last night's bar fight because I got a little lit last night.
Yeah, we heard.
You were really fun. I'm not going to lie.
Put a little hooch in me, and you just wind me up.
Party animal.
Now, so what's your assessment of the week so far? Everything is a sellout, and I've been hearing nothing but great things about all the different dinners and seminars and cooking demonstrations. What's your feedback, Luke?
It has been amazing. We have had such a great week. Everyone seems to be having a great time. It's really been fabulous. So we're really excited. So happy.
Now, you guys roll the dice in that, you have these events and it's rain or shine, but you did a great job. You've got us undercover here on the second floor. Down below, they got the band cranking now. I hope everybody can still hear us. But you've set up all these little tents around so all the food stations are staying dry and people can stay dry while they're going around and sampling. And it's going to be the same story, cross your fingers, for Saturday's grand tasting, right?
Absolutely, same thing. We always prepare and we make sure that we have, ideas in place in case there's an issue, but we're just excited about it. We can't wait.
Yeah, it's all good. And you can tell the vibe here is good. Everything ended up being a sellout, which we always like to see. But you guys, what we always liked about this festival is you right-size the events. It's not overwhelmingly crowded. There's not long waits. You can kind of mill around and have a good time and don't feel like you're claustrophobic.
Exactly. That's important to us. We want everyone to have a really good time. And I hate being overcrowded. So why would anyone want to go to an event where you can't move around?
And it doesn't seem like people realize there is a second level with food and drink up here. It's pretty, I know that at these events, people will look up eventually and say, oh, wait, there's more. And they'll find the stairways and it'll end up getting filled in up here. But I got
exactly.
It's beautiful. What so far has been the highlight of your week?
Oh, wow. There's been so much going on. Heritage opening dinner was awesome, as it always is. That was a really fun event. Well, I don't even remember what I did on Tuesday. Tuesday dinner at the Catherine, and we sat
I was
at
Union
Evelyn's.
Kitchen and Bar.
I've heard
that Vinny Semino from Cleveland knocked it out of the park, and him and Christy, every dish there was memorable. I'm so happy that I got to attend that one because I like checking out places with chefs that maybe I'm not familiar with or never heard of, whereas you've gotten all this top flight talent from South Florida, the Brad Kilgores and the Jeremy Ford last night at Burlock Post. I stopped in late night for a after party.
A little after party.
But Vinny and Christy at Union Kitchen and Bar just blew me away with some of the dishes. Christy did this ravioli that was a black squid ink ravioli stuffed with cheese topped with lobster. It was great. And then Vinny did this. It was a bone-in pork belly, which is something I've never seen before, using meats from Sunshine Provision. Mike Saperstein is here tonight. He might pop on the show, but Mike was telling me that shipped it up to Vinny to prep it for the festival. It's an unusual cut bone-in pork belly that he did in this really rich and umami sauce that was with butter and root beer sarsaparilla root and then with a pickled mustard seed up top. And the foodie in me just dropped dead of that. I mean, I know you see me stuffing things in my face and putting on grotesque displays, but for the food lovers that have like a refined experience, Visit Lauderdale. One is knocking it out of the park. So,
well, thank you. We appreciate that. We are just so excited to have so many restaurants participating, bringing in chefs from out of town. It's been a pretty amazing week so far.
How many are on deck for Saturday's grand tasting?
We have over 70 restaurants.
Oh, wow.
Now, I know a lot of the restaurants have been struggling with some of the different colds and flu season going around, but hopefully everybody is going to be well staffed and everybody will be here Saturday.
So far, everybody has been responding that they are going to be there. So it looks like it's going to be an amazing time.
And it's like, we can't even promote anything because there's no more tickets left to buy.
Exactly.
So, neater. Now get your tickets for the 2025
for
festival.
next year, exactly.
Take heed because you guys, you do a great job of the planning and the sales so that if you do want, as the moment this festival week ends, and I should say, people can still come on Sunday for the free family day,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. Yep. That's open to the public. We have food trucks, vans. There's different vendors, so it'll be a fun day.
All ages, bring the kids, and but again, as far as the grand tasting Saturday, completely sold out. But next week, you'll be putting or the week after that, the 2025 early birds.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks. We need to give ourselves time to breathe for
You're
a
allowed. Maybe, take a 3-week break. It's all right.
Thanks.
February.
So what is it like for you once we get here, right? Because you're in the planning, you're in the getting it going. You've done your job where every single event, I think, sold out by the end. When we get to event time, you look really relaxed. Phil looks relaxed. All you relax.
He looks
And we're
like
going
the
to
most
bring Phil on
relaxed
right
man
now.
in America
All
right
you guys
now.
relax. What is it like once we get to this time?
So this time he's actually in charge, not me. So he's a lot more relaxed than I am. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Hi, Phil Marro, the co-founder of the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival, along with Kate Reed. We were talking with Kate, and Lubie was just saying, you guys look so damn relaxed for in the middle of this week. But what's happening? I mean, you seem like things are going smoothly.
Things are going smoothly, but I mean, more than anything, she keeps me even keel. I'm the one who freaks out. On the inside, I'm freaking out right now.
Okay.
But,
Never let them see you sweat.
Never let them see you sweat.
That's
and a wise
raindrops,
man,
but yeah.
a wise man last night said, and I'm going to say it, fuck dry January. So,
sorry, Gretchen and the Sun Sentinel moderators. We do work blue after hours here. That was, did I say that? I was getting a little loose last night at that bar fight.
We might have video evidence.
Yeah,
of that.
I think I might have even posted it on
oh, yeah, he
Instagram.
posted it.
I mean, the whole spirit of the thing is, you could be everything in moderation eventually, but this week it's time to, enjoy all the different liquid libations, the great food. What's the feedback you've been getting from the different events? We were talking with Kate. Do you have any particular highlights so far?
I think one of the highlights was definitely opening night with Reno. Him and his team were on point.
They really get jacked up for this thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then a lot of people are just super pumped that we have chefs from out of town here now.
Yeah.
We're not just local chefs anymore. We put the spotlight on our locals, but we like to have some fun collabs.
It's nice to get a mix to expose people to some other flavors from other parts of the country. It's what I was saying is that Cleveland chef Vinny Cimino he blew me away with some of his flavors and his dishes and things that were, he said he was born in South Dakota, raised a little bit in the South, I think it was Mississippi, and he made this, he called it the cannibal sandwich, which was like an open-faced beef tartare with Wagyu dry-aged beef, but that he tossed in a trio of mustards and also Duke's mayonnaise with dill, and it was a combination of very high-end presentation and ingredients with something that he found in his grandmother's kitchen, but with much lower grade ingredients back when he was growing up. He said back then it was like chopped ground beef with a little bit of ketchup, but he made it Wagyu beef with mustard and mayo. And it was I love it. And it was on top of Japanese milk bread, which was like a rich, creamy type of white bread. So it was just, to me, just the perfect blend of high-end, low-end, but something from another part of the country, and that's what you're doing. You're exposing people without obscuring the local talent, which, sometimes I don't want to take shots at anybody, but some of the other festivals, the knock against, was promoting all the big national stars at the expense of the locals. You guys really, it's, center stage for the locals with a little supporting pep from the out-of-towners, and I'm talking all night. I feel like I'm still got the vapors from last night, but that's what you're going for. I mean, where do you take it from here? Where do you see the festival going in the future years?
More collaborations, more intimate activations and things like that, and just more fun, more restaurants.
Keep the bar fight. I don't know if you're going to keep the same judges, but
I think we have to now.
Oh, okay.
At least one of them.
I have a hell of a lot of fun out there, and I like that event because every one of the mixologists brings their own crews from their own restaurants, so they all got these cheering sections. The energy was great in there, and because it's after hours and there's alcohol involved, you tend to get a little work blue, a little more risque, and it was good. The crowd was into it, so
it was for sure. It was a good time.
Job well done. So between now and Saturday, what else is left to do besides about praying to the weather gods? Right?
Let's see. We got going on right now simultaneously with this event. Jaguar's son is doing a collab at Sidewalk Bottle Shop. The founders of Funky Buddha, Casey and Ryan Sims,
they're having that beer dinner tonight.
They're doing a beer dinner tonight. We have a couple of cooking classes going on tonight. One with Jason Smith.
Yep.
At Truck Marketplace.
Lord honey.
Yep. We got a baking class going on right now, but then tomorrow is the poolside barbecue, which we're pumped for.
I'm going to be there. I was going to say I'm too tired. I might have to beg. I'm not too tired. As long as I get a little nap in the afternoon,
Napping is key.
I am raring to go by the time the evening festivities get underway. Talk a little bit about the barbecue event. Not that anybody can buy tickets, but we'll whet their appetite for next year when they can buy tickets again for next year. But who's coming? And we have the two-time defending champion is going to be dethroned because he's not defending, right?
No, he's gonna be a judge this year.
Ed Randolph.
Yeah, he didn't want to be the guy who keeps coming from New York, kicking all the South Florida butts.
You know how you know how the people on Let's Eat South Florida feel about those Northerners coming down.
Yeah, but this year we got a killer lineup this year. We're really excited. John Bates, Interstellar Barbecue, number 2 on Texas Monthly. He'll be smoking pork belly
that would
tomorrow.
Be the real, authentic Texas barbecue. Is he outside of Austin? Is he in Hill Country?
He's in Austin.
He's in Austin.
Yeah, okay. He's in Austin. He was featured on the television show Somebody Feed Phil.
Nice. Yeah.
We randomly met him at an event a year and a half ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So.
And then we went to Austin and stood in line for how long did I stand in line?
We stood in line for about 2 hours.
I don't stand in line. I hate lines.
Yeah, but
I was not happy. We got there. I tried the food. I'd stand in line again.
Now you understand. Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's part of the fun and the culture out there is you kind of meet your neighbors in line. Do they bring coolers of beer and people are drinking?
Yeah, they had the whole thing.
Yeah, it's different. Here, if you're going to be waiting in line 2 hours, there's going to be a flaming post on Let's Eat South Florida. Like, my blood is boiling. I just had to wait 2 hours. Exactly. It doesn't matter that it was the best barbecue I ever ate.
Exactly.
Who are some of the locals involved? You got Apocalypse coming back from down south? Or?
Apocalypse, this will be their first time coming.
Oh, yeah.
We got Southern Barbecue Boys out of Coconut Creek. We got a local influencer, Captain Ron, with his big green egg.
Yeah, I like Captain Ron.
Battle Rig is coming back. We have Funky Buddha is going to do a presentation of some barbecue.
Good.
We've got Hyatt Centric and Chef Greg McGowan.
Nice. Greg is a really, really sweetheart of a guy. Is Jeff Vincent still one at Funky Buddha?
Yes, he
Very
is.
Talented chef.
And
yeah, it's all good. Meanwhile, I see Mike Lubitz, ostensibly the producer of the show. He's wandering around grabbing food and drink. He's eating like I do during the daytime. It's great.
Yeah, he's not
shy.
Yeah, he's not shy at all.
So I'm going to let you guys mill about and, make sure everything's going smoothly. If you see any chefs or anybody that wants to come pop in and say hi, I saw Diego down there. Hopefully going to get him on.
I'll get him up right now.
Nikki Mohan from Visit Lauderdale is supposedly going to make an appearance. She's going to be making the rounds here tonight. Let me just ask you, but this is the first time for this event. Yep. Kate, what prompted it? Just the fact that you wanted to spotlight some of the diversity and everybody loves dumplings and...
We really thought it was important to do an event where we could highlight some of these smaller restaurants that have amazing food and people not know about all over Broward County. So we wanted to do something that was a little bit different, and we're really excited about it.
And was there good buy-in from the Asian food community? And
we partnered with Temple Street Eatery, and they were amazing. They went out and really were the ones that curated most of these restaurants.
Good.
They have relationships with all these people.
How many are here tonight? How many different restaurants?
10.
All good, yeah.
And
look at that,
Sure.
Lubie is
Thank
coming
you.
through. He's bringing some ribs.
This might be the first time I've had food at one of our events.
It is. Yes.
We don't
Oh,
know.
this is from
actually
Red
eating-
Pine. Nice.
Oh,
And this is
nice.
in Boca. I've heard good things about it, and even though it's across the border and it's in Boca, it's kind of one
I
of the
had to
more
bring you over
upscale-
these ribs. They are freaking fantastic.
Okay,
All right.
And I know you like your spare ribs.
I'll be the judge of that.
I know.
Mr.
That's why we
Wannabe
had to get
critic.
Phil, Kate, and Mr.
All right.
Judge,
We're
who's
gonna-
dropping F-bombs.
All right,
They
all
are
right.
spectacular. And what I like about it, a lot of the time you get a lot of the little bones, and the meat is tough to get in these kind of ribs. There's a lot of rib, not a lot of bone. So I really enjoyed it. And I was like, there's no way Phil, Kate, and Mike can't try this rib. So yeah, they did a fantastic job. The food is wonderful. Everyone's having a great vibe. So I was like, you guys can't work and not eat. Hello.
Well, thank you.
We need to keep you around.
I like that.
There's a reason. I'll get you a napkin too, Slav.
Now that
I
made
just
a
wanted to
complete
make sure you guys
slob
had
of
that.
myself, but I have to concur. This is a very meaty, beautiful rib. It is redolent of some ginger and some other herbs, spices, a nice honey glaze.
Good honey glaze.
What do you think?
Yeah.
It's good.
Very good.
So
It's top notch right there.
good stuff. Well, now we lost Lubie again. I was going to say let's go to commercial break, and
He's going to get more ribs. Hopefully he's bringing some. There you go. He's bringing the napkins.
There we go. He's got the napkins. He's a full-service producer.
Now, if he makes it here on time, I'm bringing him up here. No. Reno's coming.
Oh, Reno's going to be
Reno's
here?
coming.
Oh, we got to talk about the man who's been banned by Yelp.
And I'm just saying, there's a stage.
Oh, yeah.
We got a microphone.
Oh,
I'm just
this
saying.
could be the surprise
I'm
of
just saying.
Reno, a multi-talented chef who obviously chef owner of Heritage in Fort Lauderdale, also frontman for a rock and roll band. And so he might actually be taking the stage. That is something I'm going to have to start pounding more alcohol and really get out of control.
We'll see if I can convince him to do it.
That's going to be great. All right, well, let's take a break. We'll let Phil and Kate finish their ribs and clean up and then go mingle in the crowd. And then we'll be talking with a lot more people out here at Wok N Roll. It is a fantastic time here. Next year, don't miss it. Get your tickets early. It is sold out now. You can't even walk up to the door. No, I won't scalp the 3 badges in my back pocket. That would be bad form.
It would be.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. You're the best.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. We'll be back after these words on the Lunchbox After Dark from Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival 24. Comfort food from a scratch kitchen. Delicious drinks and house-made spirits from a craft bar. A great vibe inside and out with a spacious patio. I'm talking about Batch New Southern Kitchen and Tap, Fort Lauderdale, in the heart of the city at 525 North Federal Highway. It's open 7 days for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch with classics like fried chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits, and creative items like pecan-crusted salmon and a fried green tomato BLT. And the drinks? Smooth sipping and so good. There's convenient free parking and a garage next door, happy hour at the bar, an entire patio, 4 to 7 Monday to Friday, and live music every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's pet and people friendly and with cozy fire pits for when the temperature dips. For reservations and more information, go to batchsouthernkitchen.com. Hey, it's Mayo here for Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market. Since 1951, family owned for over 70 years, the home of freshness. I've been a customer for over 3 decades, and it's the place to go for poultry, steaks, meats, and of course, their unbelievable selection of fish and seafood. They've got it all. Key West pink shrimp, grouper, snapper, lobster, and of course, Florida stone crab claws of all sizes. Don't forget their famous fish dip and a full selection of prepared foods. It's located at 4191 North State Road 7 in Hollywood, just across from the Seminole Classic Casino. Owner Doug Carter and crew will take great care of you. Make sure to check out their weekly specials and daily catch online at DelawareChicken.com. Quality, value, freshness, that's the Delaware way. Tell them Mike Mayo and the Lunchbox sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, that's my spot. It's upscale food in a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox want great Italian food in a beautiful beachfront setting. Have I got the place for you? Casa Calabria at the Ocean Manor Resort, 4040 Galt Ocean Drive in Fort Lauderdale. Highly rated across all the restaurant review platforms and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved. Delicious, authentic Southern Italian food in a cozy dining room overlooking the Atlantic. Live music in the lounge, full bar, and a great wine list. Owner Frank Talrico takes great pride in his family recipes from his native Calabria. Fresh fish and seafood, veal, house-made pastas, and marinara sauces smooth as silk. You gotta try the imported meats and cheeses on the antipasto platters, and don't miss that ricotta gnocchi. Fluffy little pillows straight from heaven. Casa Calabria, open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Mondays. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets, they've got eggs Benedict, they've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. We are back on the Lunchbox. We're live streaming after dark from the inaugural Wok N Roll event, the 2024 Visit Lauderdale Food Wine Festival at the backyard. We got a band rocking. We've got ribs being consumed, and joined now by one of our favorite guests, repeat guest, good friend of the show, Alex from Temple Street Eatery. And your partner Diego has gone on the hunt for bao buns.
He's coming right now, just in time. He's got amazing bao buns in his hand.
Oh, nice.
Well, the little pulled pork bao buns.
How are you?
Oh, dude, how am I?
Oh, Diego's here.
There he goes. Perfect time. All right. How am I? I'm fabulous. Look, we've got all these great sponsors. Tiger Seed. We've got Gaetan Sake. We've got this beautiful bottle of sochu.
This is sochu. I'm drinking it. It's 100% barley. You said there's 40% alcohol.
Sapporo's down there. We've got
alcohol.
all these
and I did a little bit. It reminded me of taking swigs of my grandfather's Canadian Club whiskey.
As they say in my country, Mazel Tov. And then we also got all this awesome, great food. You know, like restaurants. We're here. Red Pine. We got Olive Baushi over there. Miso's down there. 2 Korean girls. Jipney down there. Lutong Pinoy.
Yeah, we got Sweet Aloha ice cream with wasabi flavor.
Have you tried that?
We're going to go in about 30 minutes.
Soon. I am digging this rib. Not only is the rib really flavorful, did you try that slaw underneath it? It's got
I didn't try the slaw.
It's got some kick-ass ingredients. Like what I like is this tastes like really like. I hate to use the word authentic, but it's authentic Asian. You know, it's got some spice.
But here's the thing.
Got some fish sauce. It's got some funk.
We've got Indonesian down there, Krakatoa. We've got Korean. We've got Filipino, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. So we're really trying to cover all of the, authentic Asian.
We're traveling through our taste buds,
but not New York style. No, this is South Florida style.
South Florida
this
style.
This is 954. Little 561, maybe a little 305, but it's all good.
Don't forget the 754. Okay, we're all here. That's great.
We are all here. I guess, how did this whole event come about? Because it's the first year. It's spotlighting, putting the spotlight on Asia, which everybody loves Asian food, and I don't know anybody who doesn't like a dumpling or a bao bun.
I've got to give props. We've got to give props to Kate and Phil.
Yep.
First with the Fort Lauderdale was original Food and Wine Festival.
Right.
We met them. We saw how awesome they were and how they curated really highlighted Broward County and Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
And then we were like, hey, we've done Asian Food and Wine Festivals, and we see a niche.
We were kind of like doing during the month of May of last year. We started doing an AAPI month event.
Right. Yeah, I was at that brunch. It was fantastic.
Yeah, from that brunch, Phil and Kate, they talked to us and they're like, "Hey, do you guys want to,
let's do a new activation, as they say.
Let's amplify the message." And this is what came out, Wok N Roll.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I like having a more narrowly focused event where you make it a theme, and Grant tasting on Saturday. Are you going to be involved in that as well?
Yes.
That's 70 different restaurants with cuisines from all over the world, showcasing the amazing diversity of Greater Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, 72 types of cuisines that are represented in this county. And I guess most of them are going to be there on Saturday. But when you have the narrow focus here and you kind of, how would you sum up Asian food that it's kind of sometimes lighter flavors, more on focus on the herbs or the spices? Yeah.
Yep. And the cooking technique, you really use that. You're looking for that char. You're looking for taste. I mean, you have let's look like Italian cuisine. Italian cuisine, you got focus on what? Marsala sauce.
You got the red sauce. You got the mozzarella Parmesan dishes.
French, you got different flavors, different layers. We are worried about flavor, texture. We're worried about it all.
Cooking technique, you got fire going on over there,
right.
Getting that nice char.
Right.
I mean, for Chinese food, you get that nice wok.
When people say, "Oh, I want good barbecue," I think of Chinese barbecue and places like Hong's Barbecue in Davie now at Sterling Road, and the what's the one up on 441?
Golo, yes.
Yeah.
He's got great barbecue.
I mean, speaking of Hong's, I mean, the pig that is outside with us today, got a lot of help from them, helping us out how to kind of do the stuff.
I love that sense of community, people helping each other
out. And this event is all about that, the sense of community to help each other out.
Well, that's one thing I was going to say to you guys is I know it's a competition, but
this isn't a competition.
Okay, this isn't in any way.
Last night was a competition. That was the bar fight.
We're still stuck in last night. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, in general, because you're coming out and you want people to taste your food and love your food. But it feels like you're going to this place. They're going to you. You came up here eating the ribs, devouring it, saying how great it was. It feels like it is a community, and you guys just want to get this. The idea of Asian food isn't just Chinese. It isn't just. It's all of it.
Sushi. It's not.
I will think we were talking to Gypney right down there, and she was saying that she was surprised. Number one, Broward County.
Here from the Gypney is
Gypney is the one. They have the one in New York, but they're the
1-800 Lucky.
The 1-800. So they're the Miami representative of Asian community.
Yeah, no, I've heard nothing but great things about her.
She was saying how Broward County number one. She goes, everyone shows up on time. But she
we were a little late. We made Phil sweat.
Not to knock 305, but Fort Lauderdale, the crowd up here really appreciates the food, wants to know about what you're making, how was it made. Yeah. People are really interested in your dish.
Yeah.
And look at this. It's a wonderful night in Fort Lauderdale. A little moist, a little wet.
Just a little bit.
Doesn't stop people.
It doesn't stop people. This community is out here to support.
Support us, exactly.
That's
Rain or
not
shine.
Gonna, a little light precipitation is not going to dampen anybody's enthusiasm.
There's food in their drinks, man. We're here.
Keep going.
It's not going to water down our drinks.
It's all good. Meanwhile,
Diego
brought up the bao buns. He
My wife and I love
requested a Mike Mayo Big Bite,
which
is a little many.
No.
But
he's got choice of drinks to run it down with.
Who am I
to wash it down?
Not obliged. But meanwhile, you got all these great spirits. I got a beer. I came in tonight saying I'm not drinking tonight. I overindulged last night. I'm a freaking liar. I mean, you come to a thing like this and you get hit with some of this. Was it the soju? They call it?
Soju. Yeah. So it's rice distilled wine, 40% proof.
Yeah.
So
no, I already had my little fill. Please,
goes down smooth.
I'm gonna try a little yours.
Oh, you can definitely do that. And what do we got here? Is this
Gege Kansaki?
That's a good. That's like premium sake.
And then our friends,
who doesn't like
of course,
sake?
with Tiger Seed. Nick
beer.
is here.
Yeah, you can mix it up a little bit, make a little cocktail with some ginger ale and some Ichiko right there. Wash it down, make it a different flavor.
It's all good. I got to ask you, how are things going at the new food hall? You got,
Baushi.
Stalls set up at Baushi in Pembroke Pines where we were a month ago. Man, it's been a long month. But you guys got it open. And,
it's going really well. You know that, again, like what you're talking about when it comes to vendors, that sense of community, like togetherness. Everybody's putting their effort, and we're working together to improve and do better every day. Next Friday on the 19th, we're gonna have the grand opening.
Okay,
so
like
it's
a
gonna
big
have
event.
we're gonna have a big event. We're gonna have some lion dances.
It's gonna be open late. Gonna be
it's gonna be open. Food is gonna be open till midnight
on the weekend.
So
nice. I wish you luck. And again, that is on Pines Boulevard. I don't know the address offhand, like the 8200 or something.
8525
8525 Pines Boulevard, former site of the Gold Marquess restaurant.
Right.
And then you guys give a plug for your main home base there. Temple Street Eatery is
it's a softball throw away from this location here. 416 North Federal Highway. Open 11 to 9 every day.
Yeah, that is the place to go for your great fast casual, all kinds of mashup of
homemade dumplings,
Latino.
Homemade dumplings. Our broths are homemade for our ramen soups. We got sandwiches, salads.
All good.
That Asian American comfort food.
Always love seeing you guys. What do you got up your sleeves for Saturday? Can you divulge what's on the menu for Saturday's Grand Tasting, which is a competition, a judged event, and People's Choice winners? 2 crowns will be bestowed on Saturday. But what you got?
We're going to be showcasing the Kalua pulled pork as well.
Okay.
We're going to extend it so that everybody gets to try this different, Asian American concoction. that we got going on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing.
All right. Well, we got to give
There we go.
Diego and Alex
There we
and
go.
the people what they want.
Go for it.
I don't want to
Go
say
for
anything
it.
is easy, but a nice soft rice bao bun with some very nice tender shredded pork. This one is going to be crushable and gone in about, I'd say, less than 0.5 seconds. Here we go. Ready?
Here we
And
go.
point 1, point 2, point 3.
He housed the whole friggin' thing.
Amazing.
How long we cook that pork for? We cook that pork for how long?
Cook that for about 8 hours,
8
man. We
hours,
wrap it in
8 hours.
banana leaves. We use Hawaiian sea salt. We use some liquid smoke. Get a little bit of that lemongrass and just cook it nice and slow.
I will be, honestly, we also have to say thank you to Sunshine Provisions,
Yes.
who helped us all, and also
Fresh Point.
and Fresh Point, who helped us all with all of our produce and protein. So,
Mike, as soon as I could talk, Mike
Okay.
Saperstein is supposed to join us. He
Okay.
runs Sunshine Provisions with
Yeah.
his partner, Evan Davis.
right, and they're such a small mom and pop, great price, great service, both Fresh Point and
Good quality.
Yeah, quality.
So, great purveyor, great product, great execution. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Always a
guys.
pleasure to
Enjoy.
see
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Enjoy your evening. Let's rock and roll, baby.
You guys are the best. We'll have more Mike Mayo's Lunchbox After Dark from the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival Wok N Roll event here at Backyard after this.
It's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks, they're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6. The early bird special runs from 4:30 to 5:30, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the lunch. Mayo here for Prezzo Italian Restaurants. 2 locations, Boca Raton at Park Place on Military Trail and Palm Beach Gardens in the PGA Commons on PGA Boulevard. Contemporary Italian cuisine with house-made pastas, wood-fired pizzas, salads, veal, chicken, and of course their famous focaccia bread with oven-roasted garlic bulbs. In Garlic We Trust is their slogan, and you can trust Prezzo for a great experience with gracious service and tremendous value. Open 7 days, featuring brunch, lunch, dinner, and happy hour. Great wine deals and full bar at both locations. For reservations and more information, go to eatprezzo.com. People come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. Do you like burgers? Do you like wings? Do you like late night food and sports on big screen TVs and cold beer and friendly vibe and great people? Then you want to check out Shenanigans, 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach. Go to Shenanigans, you get yourself all the good stuff, the fresh fish every day, the blackened grilled wings, and of course the kitchens are open late. Go there, tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you.
Give me the wasabi because I'm Asian. Yes. There it is.
We're back on the Lunchbox After Dark edition. It is coming to you live from the inaugural Wok N Roll event at Backyard, part of the 2024 Visit Lauderdale Food Wine Festival. And it gives me great pleasure for his Lunchbox debut to welcome to the show Twan. You might not know the name, you might not recognize it, but you've probably eaten some of his food or his concept because right now he's the man behind the hottest Japanese place in Fort Lauderdale. That's Miso Japanese Tapas. But he also was a kind of co-founder, creator of the whole Fat Boys Sushi, but no longer involved with that. But now, Twan, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad to be part of this event, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you, I guess have raised the bar on the local Japanese, I would call it the izakaya scene, where you got a little bit of sushi, a little bit of cooked food, got some great small plates, great place to come in. Tell people a little bit about, Miso, and you guys opened up in June, and how it's going, where it is, and where you're headed.
We're open in June. We're about now 7 months open, and we're heading nothing but up and higher. Nothing that, but all our food is nice sushi and hot food, kitchen food. We always give a lot of small plates, and my chef and I have a Vietnamese background. My chef, Jay, is a Filipino background, so we kind of influence some of our dishes, some of our ingredients into the Japanese ingredients and kind of give it a little bit of a twist of certain, not to be totally traditional. So give a little flair to everything we do,
That's all good. And I guess what I like about your place is, if you don't like sushi and the raw fish, you could go in and you find all kinds of things. I became instantly a fan because you feature one of my favorite dishes, which is uni pasta. Is that still on the menu? Is it selling, or?
That thing sells like every day. It goes out. If you're not there on time before 9 o'clock, it's sold out.
I love it.
I'm ordering
uni. And that's a traditional Japanese dish. People don't realize that. If you go to Japan, I've been fortunate enough to be there 2 times. That you do find the uni pasta with the angel hair, and it's a really popular dish there. And I could see why it is popular at Miso Tapas. We welcome back to the Lunchbox again, twice in 1 week. What did we do that was so fortunate? Nikki Mohan from Visit Lauderdale.
Actually, it's not twice in 1 week. I was on last Friday.
Well, it's not Friday
Less
yet,
than
so
a
within
week.
a 7-day window.
Oh, it's still within the 7-day window.
Yes. How are you tonight, Nikki?
I have sake. I have Indonesian spicy chicken.
Is that from Krakatoa in Hollywood?
Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Krakatoa,
everything's in Fort Lauderdale tonight.
People. That's all good.
Everything's walking and rolling.
It is walking and rolling. Do you know Twan? Do you know Miso?
Twan, nice to meet you. Hi, Nikki. Nice to meet you.
Twan is the man behind Miso Japanese Tapas there, right across the railroad tracks from Heritage and Reno on the other side. What do you call that? Progresso Village?
Progresso Village, Progresso Park. I mean, it's like Flagler Village area, so it's kind of divided up in a little section.
Awesome.
Heritage Reno and I, we did a little collab.
They did a dinner together. That was awesome.
It was amazing. And,
Here comes trouble.
Uh-oh.
Here comes effing trouble.
Oh,
do you know this guy?
There it is. I got just talking about him, and he shows up.
Listen, I mean, if anybody, this is such a great vibe. I don't even care about the rain. I come prepared with boots and
I'm gonna have to move over to
jacket,
get this guy.
Hey, no, we just talked about you.
What's up, man? He's got his chef
we just
jacket.
threw your name in like 2 seconds, and
he's gonna have his guitar. Come on,
join the party. Join the party.
No, you guys collabed before. We could get you on. We're having a party up here, my man. How are you, Reno? Get on the headset. Get on the headset. Have a little. This is Sweet Aloha ice cream, a Hawaiian shop. The owner has been after me to come up there forever, and I haven't yet. I feel guilty, but he brought the ice cream to me. Good stuff. Welcome to the show. You know, this is Asian themed Wok N Roll night. Who let you in?
Oh, very nice. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Who let me in? Well, my brother from another mother is doing an event here, so I had to come and say hello. Yeah, baby, I love you.
Juan and Reno are buds. They have restaurants are practically,
Buds.
you know, a meatball throw or a sushi roll throw from each other.
We literally just talked about you like 2 seconds ago, and then you show up right here, and I was like,
that?
look at this.
We manifested him.
Reno, do you know Nikki Mohan?
don't.
She's from Visit Lauderdale, and you know we are all digging the scene here tonight. Twan, what are you doing tonight? Did you prepare any food? Or are you just kind of helping out and milling?
No, we did. We prepared some food. We did a roll for off of one of our menu called Calico. It's got panko shrimp, jalapenos, maduros, and we topped it off with salmon and avocado with a miso
And where
glaze.
exactly can I find that?
Right at
Downstairs?
Downstairs, like in the corner. All right.
Downstairs,
right there.
So you're
Over
going to see
there.
the most
Okay, good.
samurai-looking guy right down there with the
I
he's got
love
the
it.
hair and everything.
I
He
love
looks
it.
amazing.
Oh,
He
good.
fits the
I
part
love it.
perfectly.
Reno, are you still on a high from the Monday night opening event? Another sellout, another spectacular dinner at Heritage. How was it?
Another sellout, amazing. It was a beautiful dinner. The menu was fire. The guests, the energy in the room was awesome. So it was nice kickoff.
One of these years I'll get there. I'm sorry I missed it. I was tied up with some, you know, family business or personal stuff. But and I appreciate the
I'll go
kind
with you
wishes.
next year.
Yeah, we'll do it next year.
1000%.
And
But you missed a good one this year.
but let's talk about. I mean, this is Asian theme night. I mean, Italy. Everybody knows that Marco Polo found pasta when he was, you know, traveling to China. But so there is this whole long history of globalization and different cultures marrying and different cuisines. But you guys got together for a dinner, and it was to benefit Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital a couple months ago. What was that like?
Listen, well, first off, anytime you get to do something special for Joe DiMaggio, you're going to do it. And if you don't, then you're a real ass.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's be honest. But so for a good cause, a good night, good food, good drinks, I mean, and then when you get to collaborate with another chef, but then for us, it's even sweeter because we're very, very close. So for us to be able to cook together and put together some cool dishes, I mean, that's just a recipe for a fantastic night. And as we did. And
that's all good. Twan, are you going to get involved and have maybe your own like intimate dinner next year?
Yeah,
for
so
the
we're
festival?
gonna do that dinner next year too. We're gonna do a sushi class.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a little sushi class, teach people how to make some sushi, how to roll a little bit like this. Not one of these rolls, you know what I mean? But other than that,
And I'm looking forward to all that. You guys, it's so great to have you here. Nikki, I can't believe this turned into actually a star-packed evening.
that's what happened.
Are you playing? The rumors, are they true? Might you be taking the stage, or is that complete BS?
Tonight? No, never not tonight. But he asked me if I would do something next year.
I think you
so
should do
I
a
don't know,
song
maybe.
on the Reno tonight.
Yeah, right. Do a song.
Let's go.
Yeah, in my chef coat.
Let's ring it. I think
Yeah,
you
my
should sing
chef
a
coat.
song.
Can you imagine?
All right. We're trying to keep things positive, but I got to ask you, you've been banned by Yelp. How
Yes.
good does it feel?
You heard? You know what? Am I allowed to curse tonight?
You can go for it.
Fuck Yelp. And their mother and their sister and everybody involved with Yelp. Yes, I've been officially banned by Yelp. We're trying to
You
figure
got
out
to
how.
follow the rules now.
Fuck the rules.
Okay.
So wait, so their people could say whatever they want, but I can't say whatever I want. You can kiss my white
Now, let me
skin
ask you
Italian
this.
ass.
This is serious because do they still have your restaurant listed on the platform? And
Yes.
it's just that you can't go on there and
I-
defend yourself.
Correct.
Or,
They took away my business account, so I can't answer messages. I can't respond to comments, and I have no more business account. So I'm going to tell them, unless you reinstate my stuff, just take my
take
my
the whole
restaurant
restaurant off there.
Just
You know
take it
what?
off.
That's what the position I would take with that. Is you don't
Absolutely.
let me, like, you know, and I could see on a case-by-case basis if they want to remove a particular response that you had to a customer for going over your guidelines. I could see them doing that.
What
but to
guidelines?
wholesale, yeah. Well, the guidelines are.
Well, they can do it to us, and we can't do it to them.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. See, Mike, but that's the thing, though. So people have been they say the most outrageous things and rude and use foul language. And I just say it's smart, funny, witty, and condescending. And I'm the one that gets banned.
Yeah,
you know what?
but
I love
you
it.
know, Reno, it's always better to take the high road.
Nope,
and-
I'm going
and
to take the subway. I'm going to let everybody else take the high road. I'm taking
But
the
Mike,
subway,
but
and I'm going to.
But if somebody,
One day.
oh, what's that? Is somebody
I'm
on
gonna
there?
go help my chef.
Oh
out
yeah.
because
I'm
he's
sorry.
gonna
I'm
go.
gonna let you go.
I'll
I
see
didn't
you
mean to
later.
keep you
I
too long.
love you very much. I'm
I'll
going to come
see
see
you,
you,
brother.
I'm going to come see you downstairs.
Did they didn't take away your Yelp account? out yet. No, it's good.
No, but I did offer to do his responses if he wants me to.
No. Oh, good. All right. Thank you, Twan, from Miso Japanese Tapas, one of the top places in town, new in the last year. Go check it out if you haven't been there. So I would just say that, if they want to take it down on a case-by-case, but it's not necessarily good form to tell a customer to go lay down on the railroad tracks next to the restaurant.
It wasn't a customer. It was a guy that didn't even dine at my establishment. So you know what? Go lay down on the train tracks.
Nikki, have you been into Heritage yet? Because she has some. Okay.
I haven't had the opportunity, but I really wanted to go this year. But those are the first tickets to go when we get our sponsorship package, and we give them to clients. So
you gotta get in there for his regular meal. But meanwhile, we're gonna let you go and roam. We're gonna talk with Nikki a little bit and go enjoy all the. All the Asian food. And
always love spending time with you guys. This was a nice, fun, impromptu drop out of nowhere kind of thing. Very nice to meet you, darling.
Nice to meet you too. I look forward to
Mike,
seeing you.
I love you.
I love
dining
you.
with
Hopefully
you.
I see you tonight.
I will see you later. Be good. All right, Nikki.
Yes.
Have you gotten to eat most of the different?
I really just
stalls?
got here.
You just got here, and
Yeah.
you stopped right on by here.
And I made sure and
appreciate
come up
that.
with sake and the food, and I took some ice cream.
All good.
Priorities.
And what kind of ice cream we got there? Do you know? It's a
It tastes like a lychee.
lychee.
Yeah.
All good. I think I got it straight up like chocolate brownie kind of thing, but ice cream makes everything better, as everybody knows. I think we've reached the end here, right, Lubie? We did.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Oh no,
I'm
that's
seeing
all
Nikki
good.
go to town. All these people having a blast. And don't get me wrong, this has been fun. It looks a lot more fun down there.
No, we're gonna get
Are we
down
gonna go
in
party
it.
now? I'm sorry I'm at the
Yes,
end.
of course.
Well, we had a couple of bites, a couple of sips, had some good talk with some of our friends. It was great to spend time, as always, with Alex and Diego from Temple Street Eatery. We got to eat a beautiful rib. That rib from
Yeah,
Red
did you try
Pine
this rib? You have
is
to try
nice.
this rib over here, Nikki. It's amazing.
Really? I'm gonna go.
I don't know if you're allowed. They're from Boca, so it's right over the border. But we've got the best of Greater Fort Lauderdale here too. We've got that new the Baushi Food Hall in Pembroke Pines just opened up, and all their food is here.
That's awesome.
You got the Krakatoa, which is in Hollywood, which is the rare and I think only Indonesian restaurant in Broward County. And they got good flavors. So for everybody out here is going to have a blast. And if you didn't make it out here,
I think this has been a success. I mean, look at how many people showed up. It's raining. Yeah. It's not the nicest weather, but it's great.
No,
and I'm happy to be here.
People look very happy.
And the food is all great.
And again, Saturday, rain or shine as well. But Phil and Kate are very organized. They have lots of tents ready to be set up so that most everybody will be undercover. All the food will be protected.
I will definitely be there.
And I'm going to be
We're
there.
both going to be there.
I have stood out in hurricanes with no food. So I will come for food. I got to meet some clients at the door.
Go for it.
I got to go.
Right now.
No, we're out of here too.
Thank you for having me and watching me eat.
We always watch food. We love
We'll see you tomorrow from Gulfstream Park. Until then, this is Mike Mayo for Mike Lubitz saying thank you and enjoy every bao bun. Enjoy every sandwich.